Alan MacLeod Cormack. Hounsfield and Cormack were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1979. For years, rumour had it that a major contribution to the discovery of this extraordinary diagnostic tool had been provided by the Fab Four from Liverpool, although this was never claimed by the Beatles themselves. Supposedly, the enormous profits EMI had taken in thanks to their songs had, in part, been used to finance research on CT. In reality, according to an article published by Canadian scientists Zeev Maislin and Patrick Voss in the Journal of Computer-Assisted Tomography in 2012, the financial contribution of the British Department of Health and Social Security to the development of the CT scanner was significantly bigger than that of EMI. Nevertheless, the Beatles' colossal contribution to modern culture is plain for all to see and hear, as is the fact that medicine, thanks to the laboratories of EMI, now possess an essential diagnostic tool which literally helps to save human lives every day. CT is a device that measures the amount of X radiation emitted by a source and transmitted through the human body, and uses that data to reconstruct detailed, high-definition images. CT is one of the many examples of how a measurement can provide information about ourselves. This is also the case with measurements of our body temperature, our blood pressure, and the frequency of our heartbeat. To arrive at each of these measurements, we link a number or a set of numbers with a physical quantity, or with the properties of a phenomenon, or with some aspect of nature. This numerical value is obtained by using appropriate tools to compare the physical quantity in question with another physical quantity, known as a unit of measurement. In the case of body temperature, the tool is the thermometer, and the unit of measurement is the degree, Celsius or Fahrenheit. Humans have measured the world from the very beginning. We measure it to learn about it and explore it, to inhabit it, to live together with our fellow humans, to bestow and obtain justice, to relate to divinity. From ancient times on, measuring has interwoven the fabric of human life. Just think of the measurement of time and its relationship to our lives, how it shapes our interactions with nature and with the supernatural. Humans measure the world to know our own past, understand the present, and plan the future. Humans measure using tools that are the fruit of their creativity. In nature, there are many recurring phenomena, like the alternation of day and night or the cycle of the seasons. There are also natural objects whose shape and weight are especially regular, like carob seeds, for example. 30,000 years ago, a human living in what is now France engraved an ivory tablet made from a mammoth tooth with what is believed to be a register of the phases of the moon over the period of a year, a sort of pocket calendar ante litteram. It is human ingenuity which used these objects as the inspiration for meridians, scales, and yardsticks. Nature, obviously, works perfectly well, even without measurements. It comes as no surprise, then, that at the dawn of civilization, the first measurements were made by using something that was universally available, something that everyone always has with them: their own bodies. Arms, legs, fingers, and feet are easily accessible tools, and, albeit with a certain variability, they are all, more or less, of the same size. 5 spans of cloth measured by an adult man or woman are about a yard or a meter in any part of the world. Units of measure associated with body parts are found just about everywhere. The cubit, for example, is the distance from the point of the elbow, cubitus, to the fingertips, about 1.5 feet. It was used by many cultures throughout the Mediterranean basin: Egyptian, Hebrew, Sumerian, Roman, and Greek. The foot is found in China, in ancient Greece, and in Roman culture. In ancient Rome, distance was also measured by the pace, 1,000 of which, milia passum, gave us the Roman mile. And it was also in the Eternal City that Marcus Vitruvius Pollio, who lived from 80 to 20 BCE, wrote De Architectura, his encyclopedia.